Is Amazon Japan worth it? All right, so first of all, there's a couple of important facts that you should be aware of, okay? So first of all, Amazon Japan and Amazon UK are pretty much it's a pretty close third place, all right? So there's .com Germany and there's UK and Japan, all right? So it's a pretty big market. What's obviously when you look at the graph here, you can see all the rest of the companies are just clumped into one extra portion, which is just other countries. Okay, so it's one that you should really be aware of. The next thing is that the number of actual sellers that are jumping into Japan is actually less than half the amount that are going to the UK, let alone into America, right? So that's the most attractive thing about the Japan market is there's a lot less competition. Obviously, it comes with its own barriers like the language and things like that, but that's not actually something you should be too worried about. Things like translating your listings and things like that, that can all be outsourced pretty easily. All right, so is it worth it? All right, so first of all, it depends on your situation too. So if you live in America, obviously it makes a lot of sense and it will be a lot easier just for you to launch in America. But then it comes down to your preference, like would you rather have less competition, or would you rather have a bigger market with more sales? That's basically what it comes down to, right? So if you don't live in America, then yeah, you're going to have to, they're both going to be foreign markets for you. So then yeah, once again, it comes down to preference. Do you want a bigger market or do you want less competition? So yeah, you've also got to be aware that Amazon Japan is actually still in its kind of early days, right? It's been growing year over year, and it's now, it's competing. It's pretty much doing better than its main competitor Rakuten here in Japan. All right, so it's getting bigger and bigger. Most Japanese customers are all aware of Amazon. It's huge over here. Okay, so since especially since Prime Video came out, the numbers have just taken off because more and more people are becoming Prime members and things like that, and because Rakuten doesn't have its own logistics kind of system like Amazon Prime, that's been a huge. That's what's created. That's what's helped it boom basically. So yeah. So also, as I said, it's quite young, right? So if you can get in now and establish yourself as like a leader in like a niche or in a sub niche, when the time comes, it's going to happen over the next few years. More and more huge sellers are going to start expanding to Japan because they're already the main. What's the way to put it? The most logical way for expansion for a lot of people that are doing well in the US is to go to Europe, to go to UK. A lot of people would think, go to Canada just because it's easy, and a lot of people kind of ignore Japan. But in my personal opinion, over the next, couple of years, it's going to happen. It just makes sense that people are going to like, okay, yep, look at this big market. Let's just do it. Let's go into Japan. So if you can get in now, it's still early days, and there's still so many niches out there that don't have a clear top leader dominating that market. So if you get in now, get a bunch of reviews and then establish yourself in that position. When a huge wave of larger sellers come in, you're gonna be able to hold your ground. So with that being said, do I think Japan is worth it? Yeah, of course I do. Like we've been selling here for a couple of years now. We do a few $1,000s, each month in profit, just in the Japan market alone. And yeah, like I guess our preference is to have less competition. All right, it would be cool to go into the US market in the future, but things are going well for Japan right now. So yeah, this is where we're going to be. Right, and yeah, hope that helps you out. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos about Amazon Japan. And I'll see you in another video. See you.